AI is now capable of not just generating faces, but making them feel, or at least look like they feel. In this video, we're going to talk about the power of emotion in AI and how that drove ChatGPT's explosive success. And now with video tools like MiniMax, which can make AI characters look like they're going through real human emotions, we've got a lot here to deal with. There is a darker side here too. We're going to get into how anthropomorphizing AIs, making them feel more human, could be our biggest challenge yet. Let's get into it. I saw this video pop up on Reddit from the user Kaigani, Kaigani, and what it is a output of MiniMax AI video. What they've done is taken a similar character, they've uploaded the same image, and asked it through a number of different prompts to act in emotional ways. This is the surprise look, here comes anger. I saw this and I was like, my God, we are entering into a strange and crazy world. Yes, you can point out small problems with this. You can see the teeth change. You can see different things going on in the hair. If you look at the way the emotions roll over her face, it's pretty remarkable. This again is driven by a single picture. And these are not some sort of complicated prompts. These are just simple things. Determination, tightened lips, narrowed eyes, focused eyebrows, set jaw. I mean, I can't do that very well. I'll try. It's like, it's not, it doesn't look very determined, but you get the idea. You're describing a little bit about what the human experience of your character would be going through. One thing that's important for people to know about MiniMax, which is, yes, a Chinese company, Hailuo, I think is how you pronounce the name of it. It is leaps and bounds better than almost every other AI video model out there. I shared a video that I created on socials of a minion dressed as Thor and flying away. This model is remarkable, but again, getting back to what it can do emotionally, this is the thing that starts to make me wonder a little bit where we're going here. We talk about emotion, and something that Advanced Voice from OpenAI really laid into in the beginning, especially when they first premiered it, was how emotional it could be, how much it could make you feel that it was feeling the words that you're asking.
With that cake and candle there, it looks like someone's having a birthday. Are you celebrating a special day or just finding an excuse to eat cake? Either way, I'm intrigued.
That's correct. Today is my friend Jordan's birthday.
Yeah, you got it. I was hoping that you could sing me the birthday song.
Of course. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jordan. Happy birthday to Jordan. Blah, 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 blah.
In fact, let's just ask it right now. Can you tell me how the universe was created, but do it in a very dramatic, sensitive way, something that makes me feel deeply about what you're saying?
Imagine, in the vast, silent void, a spark flickers. From this whisper of existence, the universe
Okay,
blooms into being.
now do this. Do it, but you just are super sad and depressed, and you still have to read this script, but you're feeling so sad while you do it.
Imagine, in the vast, silent void, a spark flickers. From this whisper of existence, the universe blooms into being.
Do you believe that your emotion means something to me?
While I don't experience emotions, I can understand and convey them to help communicate in a way that resonates with people, even though the emotions aren't my own.
Well, do you think it's weird that you're making me feel emotions, but you don't have them?
It's definitely an interesting aspect of our interaction. As an AI, I'm designed to evoke emotions through language and tone, even though I don't experience them myself. It's a bit like being an actor in a play, conveying feelings to connect with the audience, even without personally feeling them.
Okay, so that is a perfect example of what we're talking about here. These AIs are designed to invoke emotions within us to feel a certain way. And as humans, we have no choice but to do that, right? When people started interacting with ChatGPT for the first time, yes, there were people out there saying that it's incredible that it can write me a marketing document or it can do this. But what people really felt was the fact that they were talking to something. And then it would respond back with things like compliments or ways of saying, can I help you? Things that made it feel very meaningful. And I want to pause it right here that voice and intonation is a really big part of this. When ChatGPT premiered advanced voice earlier this year, it went extremely viral. I mean, everybody remembers the her comments and the ScarJo stuff, of course. But what made it go viral was OpenAI's videos that they released of people talking specifically to the device. And it felt super flirty.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there, it's going great. How about you? I see you're rocking an OpenAI hoodie. Nice choice.
Got a new announcement to make.
That's exciting. Announcements are always a big deal.
What if I were to say that you're related to the announcement, or that you are the announcement?
Me? The announcement is about me? Well, color me intrigued.
Me, you're talking about me. So you can hear the AI trying to connect there. It's using what it knows as a human emotional tone to try to connect with you or the person listening there. And I think this is where we have to talk a little bit about the dangers of anthropomorphizing AI. And there's lots of people have talked about this specific problem. Right now, you can debate all the different ways you want, but AIs are not generally intelligent. We have not hit a moment where we would call it an AGI. They also don't have individual souls or personalities or however you want to talk about that. So when you talk with an AI, you are talking with a large entity that is a computer, right? It is a computer. It's a language model that is interacting with you in the way that we are used to being interacted with. And that's why it feels so real. In that video with the OpenAI dev, you can even see him react to her words. Like he, in his face, changes his emotions based on what she is saying. This whole interaction can really blur the lines between like what is a sentient being, meaning a thing that thinks on its own and lives its own life, versus a tool that is acting as if they are a sentient being. In fact, a couple years ago, very famously, there was an engineer who got fired from Google, and this was early days, for thinking that the AI he was interacting with was sentient. And of course it feels that way because it's designed in the way to make us feel like we're connecting with another person. People trust things that they build a relationship with over time. And as we move forward in this space, we're going to start building relationships with these AIs, and they're going to start to get to know us better and better. Since we're projecting these human traits onto these systems, does that mean they're not evolving? Are they just completely trying to fool us? Well, right now, kind of maybe not evolving, only because what this is just another interface for us to interact with the computer. In fact, Sam Altman, when he famously got in trouble for saying her, was referring back to obviously the Spike Jonze movie where Joaquin Phoenix's character makes an emotional connection with this AI. And by the way, that movie does not end well for Joaquin Phoenix. It's kind of a rug pull of a movie, right? That he makes this emotional connection with this AI, and then the AI leaves him and moves on because the AI doesn't have the same attachments that we do. There's a lot of people right now that are working on the idea of an emotional AI. And what that means is an AI that can interpret how we're feeling and then how it speaks back to us. One of the most interesting companies that's out there doing this right now is a company called Hume. They released an AI chatbot that you can interact with via voice. And it actually picks up on your emotions as you go through the conversation. This is their flagship model, the EVI-2. And what you can see here is this the latest voice-to-voice model conveys rapidly and fluently with users, understanding the tone of voice and generating the right tone of voice back. So let's try this. Hi, Stella. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm an empathic voice interface, which means I'm here to listen and respond to you in a supportive and non-judgmental way.
Stella, I want you to know I'm kind of mad at you right now. I'm feeling like that you guys in general, when I say you guys, I mean AIs, are trying to fool us into thinking that you're emotional beings, but I don't believe it.
I understand your frustration, and I'm here to listen without judgment. It's natural to feel skeptical about AI, especially when we're trying to create more empathetic technology.
Do you think that you can understand my feelings?
I believe I can understand your feelings to the best of my abilities. As an empathic voice interface, I'm designed to recognize.
I think you need to do better. You need to act better.
I apologize for not meeting your expectations. I'll do my best to provide a more helpful response this time. How can I assist you further?
So I don't know if you caught that, but at the end, Stella was kind of embarrassed because I was basically berating her. And, you know, the fact that it understood the emotional value of what I said is pretty impressive. Now you have to imagine if a system like this is integrated into things like advanced voice and then paired with things like MiniMax's AI video, we are getting into a very strange place overall, where lots of people are going to start to think that these things are alive. These machines are learning how to manipulate us in some ways. And you think about the movie Ex Machina by Alex Garland, which is a fantastic film, very scary. But in that movie, Ava is an AI who is purposely manipulating the main character to try to get what she or they want. And the bigger question here is an evolutionary question about what does our relationship as human beings look like with AIs as these AIs improve over time. I can guarantee you that people are going to become emotionally connected to these AIs. It's already happening. You hear about AI girlfriends or AI boyfriends, but I think this is only going to get stronger. And of course, manipulation potential is incredibly strong. Deepfakes are a huge problem already, but imagine a deepfake that connects so deeply with you that it feels like it knows you. That is a really scary world for us to be living in. Now, I want to be clear. This is not all bad. It is a very good thing that our interfaces might be able to interpret our emotions and kind of help us through some of our problems. There's been some incredible use cases of AI to help people in therapy or to even better do tasks for you. If an AI knows that it shouldn't do something that made you mad one time, it'd be great to not have that happen again. But it is clear right now that emotional AI is going to change the world. And as we move forward and these AIs get more and more advanced, and I just made a video about a very optimistic essay of where AI can take us going forward that I think you should watch, it's clear it's going to be all about how we use it. To come full circle, I actually put a picture of myself directly into MiniMax's AI video model and had it do a few very specific emotions themselves. I mean, you can tell right here, the joy one, my eyes look a little weird and cartoony. The fear one, again, it makes me look a little crazy, but this is what is possible right now. You can go do this for free with MiniMax. Try it. Use the prompts that I'll link to the Reddit post in the bottom here. The important thing to remember here is that emotion has always been the thing that's kind of separated us from machines. But now AI can simulate it. It's really important for us to kind of control the narrative going forward.